Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm sure glad you took the time to jump up on my wood. I really am. It's going to be a good, hardcore show, throbbing. But today, just like me, there's only three testicles in the show. Apparently, Wizard of Cause didn't have a cause to be on the show. I don't know. No, I don't think he's feeling well today. Neither am I actually. I'm kind of sick myself, coming down with something. But I'm here. You're there. Let's do things. Announcements. Let me see. Oh yeah. First off, I know I've been announcing that the post show is going to start today. It can't start today because I procrastinated over the weekend and didn't get the live streaming ready on the channel that I'm going to use the post show for. So I have to wait 24 hours before I can go live on that channel. So the post show will start tomorrow. Do apologize about that. If you're a $3 and above Patreon, you will get to see the post show. If you're not, go ahead and become a $3 Patreon and you get to see the post show starting tomorrow. Yeah. Also, tomorrow we got Hannah Hart's, Frank from the Geek Room, and somebody else will be here. Wednesday, we got an agnostic plague doctor, and somebody else will be here. And Thursday, same thing. JJ Talks with a Z, and somebody else will be here. So, yeah, this week's been kind of thrown together because of bullshit. But I hope you all had a great weekend. Let's introduce the panel. Oh, as always, at the end of the show, you can ask questions. We will answer them if we don't think they're completely retarded. And you can tip throughout the show, and I will read the messages at the end of the show. And let's go for a $40 stream go today. $40. Anyways, on to the show and to the people that did make it. We're joined by a very good person, a very talented person, Mr. Marshal Manson. How you doing, buddy?
Good. At least I showed up today. No one depend on me.
Yeah, you had a cause to show up.
Yeah, I had a non-alcoholic cause to show up.
Yeah. We're also joined by that is it Organite? What do y'all call yourselves?
Oregonian.
Oregonian. Sounds like a fucking alien. You're an Oregonian. Anyways, he's from Oregon. Some people see that's another thing. Some people say Oregon, some people say Oregon.
Some people say Oregon too. Like
Oregon. Oh. What about Oreo Gunny?
I've never heard that one before.
I just made it up. But anyways, a freshly haircutted man. Look at him looking all sexy with his new haircut. We've got Skeptalk live. What's happening?
I'm having a good time. Excited for a whole new week of everything.
Yes, me too. Indeed. Me too. Did you get any pussy this weekend?
Well, I mean, every weekend.
That's right. You got a wife, don't you?
Yeah. Yep. Happily involved.
You should divorce her.
Oh no. She's way out of my league. I'm never gonna bat that high again.
Oh, did you marry up? Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you think about it, most guys always marry up. We don't deserve the women we usually get.
No. Oh, yeah, exactly.
We don't. Most of the time we don't deserve those women. I really hate to see, I used to have this friend, dude. He weighed this dude weighed about 500 pounds. His wife looked like you ripped her out of a fucking magazine. She was so pretty. And I'm like, how the fuck did this happen? He said, money and drugs. No, that's what he'd always say. He'd always say, but she was cool. She was madly in love with him. So, go player. That's all I can say. Yeah. I kind of wanted to start the day off with a feel good kind of thing, man. And I lost the article, but I'll find it just a second. Wherever the fuck it went, I lost it. You son of a bitches. make me losing things. Well, I have to go over
while
here.
you find that, I got a quick question for Marshall. Actually, the last time that we were on the show together, we were actually talking about the MGK and Eminem back and forth, and since then, the Killshot track has come out. What was your opinion on Killshot?
I mean, I think pretty much the same as everyone else's. MGK got fucking destroyed.
He murdered him.
It was like, I used to think that public rape was illegal, but apparently it's just perfectly fine if you do it on a large enough scale.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, MGK got destroyed. If he just kind of accepted it with some grace and was like, all right, I got fucked up, it's like, whatever. But he's gone on talking shit on radio shows and he's not coming back with another track. I think he's kind of being a bitch about it. But anyways,
yeah,
a lot of the wordplay in that song is went over people's heads. It's brilliant.
Oh, exactly. I was talking about this last night with somebody. A lot of the wordplay went over people. Like one of my favorite lines, a lot of people didn't even talk about. He's like, "I'm going off on my offspring." I fucking love that goddamn. He's saying, "I'm your daddy." I fucking love that shit. But yeah, I agree with you that Machine Gun Kelly made himself look more of a bitch. And the one thing he did that I don't want to go too deep, but the one thing he did I didn't like is he went on Charlemagne, right? Charlemagne's Breakfast Club, which everybody knows Charlemagne hates Eminem.
Right.
But then he goes on there and says, well, you know, Eminem did an interview with Sway, and it's his own guy. Well, you just went on a radio show where you know they're going to kiss your ass.
Exactly.
Right.
And he said some shit like,
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, he said some shit like, well, the dude called me a mumble rapper, so he's out of touch. I'm like, he wasn't calling you mumble rapper like you're a mumble rapper. He was calling, it's kind of like when you call a dude a faggot, even though you know they're not gay.
Yeah.
Like he was shitting on you, saying you're about as good as a mumble rapper. That's what he was saying.
And then midnight that night, MGK released his new EP, and 3 of the songs are mumble rap songs.
Really? That's funny as shit.
And also, everybody's shitting on that fucking album too. Because I listened to like 2 songs. It's horrible. It's horrible.
I'm sure
fucking horrible.
I have a friend who's a major MGK fan. I've never understood it. I've never liked the guy's shit.
The dude's not very good, actually. I mean, he's good enough to be there. So good on him. But to compare him to Eminem is just ridiculous.
There's worse rappers, but I mean, I'll be real with you. Like, there were a couple of good lines in his fucking Rap Devil song. There's a couple of them. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't shit compared to Eminem's.
Oh, another thing about that song, everybody bragging about how fast he came out with that song. Well, come to find out, that song has been sitting on SoundCloud for like 4 months now.
Really?
Yeah, what happens is they work for the same record label, Interscope. Somebody from Interscope told MGK that Eminem dropped a diss track on him. He didn't hear it. And if you notice, everything that Eminem said in that song, right, about not the kill shot, but on the album Kamikaze, right. dude didn't respond to any of that. So he just dropping lines. And anyways, yeah, he had a couple of good lines, but then he want to say something about Eminem making fun of his. He said, "Oh, you made fun of my man bun. Well, you made fun of his beard."
Yeah, what do you want?
Anyways,
at least he addressed what you said.
Yeah, exactly. Eminem's just way better. But anyways, I wanted to start this off a little bit of a feel good. It was the boys dying, but here you'll get it. Ohio residents throw a Christmas parade for a young boy with terminal cancer. Brody Allen from Township, Ohio, was given 2 months to live after being diagnosed with a rare form of brain cancer. On Sunday, local residents banded together to help the 2-year-old boy celebrate his most loved holiday early. That's fucking sweet, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
That the town got together and gave him an early Christmas parade. Good on them and good on everybody who took part in that, because that's just fucking cool. We need more of that in the world, man. We got people trying to tear each other down. We need to do more shit like this. And
it would be nice if more people just took time to just be kind to other people. If every single person took time to do one kindness a day for another person, shit would be a lot brighter.
Yeah.
Just one act.
Just one act, yeah. You know, and it doesn't even have to be major. I like when I have the extra money, I always do the pay it forward thing and like drive-throughs and stuff like that. I do it all the time. Most time it only costs me $5 or $6, maybe a little bit more, but it's just something. Do something nice for somebody. It feels good. I actually feel good.
You could do something nice for Pimpmunk and tip him $40 to give him his stream goal.
Yeah, or suck my dick. Sucking my dick works too.
Would you
gonna
do what?
Would you rather have that?
No, I'd rather have the $40. I mean, you suck my dick anytime I want it, so.
Yeah, but you also pay me $40.
Go ahead, Skeptalk.
Do you have any plans for like a holiday special Pimpmunk episode?
Well, I do know Halloween we're having a costume show.
Well, if on Christmas, if you
Christmas, I don't know.
I'll dress as Santa.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
We may do something like that. I don't know. I haven't really thought about Christmas. But yeah, maybe we might work something out. Now, I talked about this the other night on one of my random streams. I wanted to talk about it here. There was a rare two-headed snake found in Virginia. A baby copperhead snake with two heads was found earlier this month in someone's yard in Northern Virginia. Professionals are currently caring for the snake and say that if it survives, it will be donated to a zoo for an educational exhibit. And I wanted to show you the guys this picture. This is and for a copperhead. I mean, snake the copperheads are mean little fuckers too. But
that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Now, since venom, like the venom pouches are stored like in the head, if both of these heads bit you, would it be twice as venomous?
I don't know. But look at there's a little video of it moving around there. If I seen this thing, I'd shit.
Right.
End times.
Yeah. But look, the way the heads are, they go out from each other, right? They're not. That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, one of the big things about two-headed snakes from some of the stuff that I was researching before was that they have a problem with killing each other, like killing themselves, right?
Yeah,
because they're competing over one piece of food. That one looks like it would have trouble biting itself. So, hey, bonus.
Yeah, dude. That is strange, though. What would you do if you woke up, walked out in your backyard, and there stood a two-headed copperhead?
I mean, depending on how far it is, I'd try to take a picture because they can be mean little bastards. I wouldn't try to get close.
Definitely mean little motherfuckers. Definitely mean little motherfuckers. Monday motivation. Fuck that. That's a trend on Twitter. Monday motivation. But I do want to show. I do want to show this picture though. Look, I'm in a good cute mood today. So cute things are working for me. Look at this shit. Look at that. It's so fucking adorable. Oh my God. I want to fuck it. I mean, no, I want to pet it. I want to pet it.
Pimp. I think that's illegal in your state.
I want to pet it. And nothing's illegal in my state when it comes to sex.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's just Ric Flair tweeted this morning, "Don't let anyone stand in the way of your dreams." Woo!
God damn, how do you even think of that, man? That's some brilliant shit.
Yeah, man. I don't let nobody.
That came off right at the top of the dome.
Yeah, be a good person. Yeah, anyways, my dick is small.
My dick.
There will be some dick t-shirts coming, by the way. I don't know when.
Did you guys see that Logan Paul got shit on by the Martial Arts Association?
I did not.
Shit on?
So he was talking about how he wanted to be part of MMA, right? Or he was, just like, hey, MMA, hit me up. I'm totally in there. The dude from the director board was just all like, no, you're going to get hurt, kid.
Yeah,
Put him in there against CM Punk. That'd be funny.
that would be funny. But you know, look, Dana White likes $1, right?
Yep.
And if he's seen money with this, it probably will happen. So it'll probably happen. And look, face to face, Logan Paul draws money.
Oh yeah,
the guy's money. I mean, I think he's a ridiculous human being, but he draws a lot of money.
He can get that money, and I don't doubt it'll happen. But one thing he's not gonna get unless he really fucking earns it is respect from his fellow martial artists.
Oh, definitely. No, they're gonna no people like Conor McGregor shit on him, dude. I mean,
oh my god, I would love to see Conor McGregor kick the shit out of that guy. It'd be hilarious. Just, I don't know. I'm kind of worried that mixed martial arts is going this direction of more being about show and less about the practice itself. Like, for example, there's a lot of rumors that Floyd Mayweather might step in the octagon for a rematch, which would be kind of fucking cool. Honestly.
I want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see it. But at the same time, it's just like, I mean, we already know what's going to happen. Like, fucking Mayweather doesn't stand a chance at an octagon. It's all about the money. It's all about getting those people to watch that fight.
Yeah. Well, I would love to see him step in an octagon with McGregor, though, just once, because then McGregor would just hurt him.
It'd be funny for sure.
Yeah. But you know, McGregor's about to fight. What the fuck is that dude's name? Russian Muslim guy, Abib or something like that. But anyways, Floyd Mayweather came out and sent a message to the Abib guy, said, "Hey, Conor McGregor fears no man." So he kind of gave respect to Conor McGregor.
I mean, if you look at it from Floyd's perspective, this guy, for his first actual boxing match ever, stepped in with the greatest currently living defensively. Anyways, I mean that takes fucking nuts, and he may not have won, but he lasted like 4 or 5 rounds, something like that.
No, he lasted 10 rounds.
The last 10 rounds. See, that's fucking great. That's
he went went the decision. It was a decision win.
Well, they had to stop the fight because Conor was putting his arms down and he was showing signs of like getting concussed and shit. But it's either way.
That was the decision. Okay.
Well,
there you go. It is very impressive. Very impressive. Bill Cosby. That's impressive right there. Sexual assault sentence hearing begins today, I guess. The 2-day hearing at Montgomery County Courthouse in Pennsylvania begins on Monday. The 81-year-old actor was convicted on 3 counts of sexual assault in April. Here's my question. Do you guys think he'll get actual in-cell time?
I don't know. He's so damn old and rich that he'll probably get some kind of lenient sentence. I would like to see him get some. I mean, I don't know. Look, he's old.
At his, 81's. They don't like to put the old people in prison like that.
I think he's more likely to get some, like, to be under watch, like some probation, maybe even house arrest. And I mean, it's not like this dude's got a fucking career anymore anyway, and everyone knows. You know, I don't know what kind of punishment he'll get, but I don't think he's going to get actual in-cell prison time. No,
I don't think he will. I don't think he will. I think he should, but I don't think he will. At that age, if I was a judge or whatever, I'd be, some people are going to say it doesn't matter how old he is, he shouldn't receive leniency. But an 81-year-old man in prison pretty much don't have a chance.
Yeah, he would have to be in some kind of PC where he's treated.
Oh, they definitely put him in. Oh, they definitely
put him in. A, because he's a celebrity, and B, because he's old as fuck. And it's just like, you'd just be sending him in there to pretty much have it easy anyway, as far as prison goes.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know if they'll do it or not. Here's the way I'm kind of like neutral on it. If they don't, I'm not gonna bitch too much. At least they, put them on house arrest, whatever. But if they do, I'm not gonna bitch at all either. I'm like, put that motherfucker in jail. I would like to see him go to jail, actually.
Of course,
right?
Yeah, because he is an obvious fucking rapist, and he's a piece of shit.
What do you
funny piece of shit?
Yeah, funny piece of shit. What do you have to say to anyone who at this point is still in denial about his offenses?
Just go back and look at some of the shit that's, I mean, his defense. I mean, the way he's acted, the way he's talked, he changed his story several times. He's not reliable. It just adds up to, has there been a couple of women come out that he didn't have it? Probably.
Right.
Bandwagoners. There's always bandwagoners. Yeah. But I got a feeling that Bill Cosby's guilty as fuck. And in this situation, in these kind of situations, you can't say, oh, I'm 100% sure either way. I mean, because you don't know. So you have to go by what you've seen as evidence and feelings. And what I've seen, the way people act and stuff, I think he's guilty.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have die-hard proof, but I also don't have die-hard proof that he didn't do it. So you basically have to go look at the stuff and weigh the things and come up with your own decision.
The proof is in the Jell-O pudding.
Yeah, it's in the pudding pops.
It's actually I think the proof was in the fucking roofies.
Right.
The first commercial flight between Singapore and Newark Liberty International Airport will be on October 11th. Singapore Air said in a statement yesterday, reviving the 19-hour route that the Singapore flag carrier scraped more than 4 years ago. It's going to be the longest flight. That's why this is a big deal. It's the longest flight out there, I guess. It's going to be a 19-hour flight.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so.
Imagine being on a cramped ass plane for 19 hours.
But that's not much farther than like Australia from LA or whatever, because Australia to LA, I think it's like an 18-hour flight.
Right.
Yeah.
I was on a 14-hour direct from San Francisco to Dublin. That one was pretty crazy.
I imagine it was. I've never been on an international flight like that, but they say, if you fly first class like that, it's very nice because they got those big old bed chairs or whatever. Now, and some of these planes are getting fancy.
Right.
Yeah, but they're also getting smaller where they can put more people on. And so seats are
Did you see the big proposals for the standing seats that some of the airlines are looking at, where you're going to be standing so that they can stack more people in?
No, I'm not standing on the plane. It's like, what if I have a 4-hour flight? Absolutely not.
Right. It's like the seats you get in roller coasters, where you're half standing.
That's a terrible fucking idea.
They'll do anything for money, man.
I got a flight coming up to fucking Canada next month, and I know it's an Air Canada plane of tiny little things. I'm worried it's going to be like my Spirit flight that I took to LA.
Yeah, dude. It wasn't going to be like one of those Airbuses. Is that what you're going to be doing?
I don't even honestly know. But I know
they got the Airbuses smaller.
Yeah, I flew Spirit, and it was like the seats are so cramped. There's barely enough room for me to lean forward onto the seat in front of me and fall asleep. It's just the most uncomfortable vehicle I've ever been in. Bus, plane, anything.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not the biggest fan of flying, but I don't like getting on those Airbuses because they're really tight. And usually, I go from LA to. I think it's either Houston or Dallas, and then it's usually Dallas. So from Dallas to Memphis, it's not a long flight, so they put you on those Airbuses, and they kind of suck.
They really suck, especially if you're next to someone that smells or is just taking up a lot of room. It's just they're just cramped. They're cramped little planes.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. And I tell you what. Farting on a goddamn airplane is not good.
Oh,
because
on an airplane.
you're in a tube with the air's pretty much sucked out, so it stinks. It's ranky on there, dude. I was sitting by a dude and I heard him do it. I mean, I heard it coming from his asshole. And I looked over at him and I said, "Oh, you motherfuckers." And it stunk something awful. My very first flight, though, I got lucky because my very first flight, I flew first class.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was comfortable. It was nice, you know. Of course, it was my very first trip to VidCon a few years back. I didn't pay for it, of course. Landon said he wanted me to go in style, so he had me a first class flight, and then when I got to the airport, he had a limo pick me up and everything. It was pretty fucking
Holy
good.
shit.
Yeah, I was feeling like a big pimp. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Why is Landon amazing? Like every time I think I've heard how amazing Landon is, it gets more amazing.
Yeah, dude, he's pretty fucking awesome. The church that changed after gay teenager took her own life. I've read this earlier. This is actually pretty cool. Lizzie Lowe, 14, took her own life 4 years ago. An inquest into her death heard she feared she wouldn't be accepted as a Christian who was gay. Since then, St. James in Manchester, England, and its sister church, Emmanuel, has changed its approach to homosexuality. So they're being more inclusive. They've gone out and, you know, to gay teens. And, you know, whether you're down with religion or not, that's, you know, we all understand. I think we're all atheists here. You know, this is cool that they did that because they found out that this young girl killed herself because she was afraid to be, you know, their Christian folks with it. So I guess the pastor of this church, took lead and said, "Hey, we got to get this changed." You may disagree with what they believe, but at least some of them out there still have a heart, you know.
Yeah, I mean, look,
right.
Even if I don't agree with somebody, if they're doing what's right to prevent more deaths, to prevent exclusion, I can't mark anything against them because I can't imagine being gay and knowing that
you can't imagine being gay. I think that's wrong. But anyways, go ahead.
Hardy hard. I can imagine knowing that your parents will likely kick you out or knowing that you'll likely be excluded from your community for something that you can't help. And I think that even though it feels like a little too late sometimes, it's a good gesture that hopefully can prevent something like this from happening again.
Well, it shows that some people can change, right? It shows that that all religious people aren't assholes. It shows that, you know, it may take a long fucking time, but you know, things can change. People can change. So I give them a thumbs up on that one. I hate the fact that this young lady felt like she couldn't be accepted and killed herself. I hate that it had to come to that point before somebody changed. But it's usually something tragic like this has to happen before people take change anyway.
And that's the unfortunate thing. It's like it's a lot of the time something fucking awful has to happen before people wake up, and it's just unfortunate.
It's very
as much as I dislike religion, I would prefer if they all did this, right? Like, I mean, I would be super happy. I'd be, you know,
yeah, exactly. I would be too. And this is why, to get into a little bit of religion talk, this is why I always say this, and I know some people get pissed off, but this is proof to me that even though they're fucked up still, Christianity is not as bad as Islam.
Anyone who thinks that they're on the same level is just delusional.
Right.
Islam is infinitely more harmful, especially in its numbers in the modern day landscape. It's awful.
Yeah.
And I'm a bigot for saying that. I'm just looking at the fucking reality of what happens in predominantly Islamic countries and what happens when a bunch of Muslims immigrate to a place that does not have that large of a Muslim population. It's a fucking problem.
Exactly. You're not being a bigot. You're being real. You're seeing what's happening. It's there. The proof is there. It's not us saying, oh, we're not making propaganda against Islam. Islam's doing this shit.
If they weren't doing it, I wouldn't have a problem with them. I could give a fuck less what they believe. If they weren't doing the things they were doing, then it's whatever. There's plenty of religions that I ignore entirely because they just don't affect me or the world at large in a way that I view as harmful. Yeah. But Islam does.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Look, and by the way, nobody's taking away the bad shit that Christianity does, because Christianity does a lot of fucked up shit. And many years ago, they were doing some very fucked up shit. Right. But it's not that way today, though. And everybody wants to bring up shit from, what was the Salem witch hunt or whatever the fuck it was? I don't remember all that.
Forever ago.
Yeah, which was goddamn. That's, if you have to bring that up, then yeah, something's weird. Yes, they were fucked up back then. Very fucked up.
What about the Crusades?
Yeah, that shit was very fucked up. And and then somebody the other day brought up, well, they blow up abortion clinics. Name the last time that happened. In the 80s. And yeah, it's still fucked up. But, at least it seems like Christianity tries to change sometimes. We're not saying it's not fucked up. It's totally fucked up. I think Christianity's totally fucked up. But at least I don't think they're quite as archaic as Islam.
Right. The tenets in Islam are far more, damaging to society.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red, no one's saying that Christianity hasn't done things like that. We're saying that on the modern landscape, when you look at Christianity versus Islam, one is clearly a much bigger problem.
Yeah, in today's world, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Nobody's saying that they didn't do fucked up shit back then. But if you have to bring up the Spanish Inquisition, then, come on, that was a couple of days ago. But anyways, a couple of days ago.
That was so yesterday.
But and like I said, there's still fucked up shit going on in Christianity. I'm not defending Christianity. I'm just saying we've got to recognize that there is, I think, a bigger problem with Islam, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could be, but I don't think I am. What is this shit? Oh, okay. A rousing re-edition of Hey There, Delilah using images and GIFs. Oh, yeah, I've seen this. I can't play it, unfortunately, but there's a bunch of people going around doing memes and stuff of the Hey There, Delilah now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why that started. All of us. So. You hate memes?
Fuck your memes. Yeah, I hate memes. I'm tired of them. I want them to go away forever. I wish they never existed. They're just political cartoons for idiots, and I don't like them.
Well, I see a lot of memes about me lately because of the Sleep Monk memes, but hey.
I saw them. There was one I saw yesterday that I laughed pretty hardly about. It was the one with you next to Cosby.
Yeah, I've seen that one. My favorite one is the one that was in a car and run over people. That was pretty good. Yeah, I'm good with it. I mean, they'll eventually die out, Yeah. But right now, they're fresh in people's mind. But meme.
Some people, they can't let the meme die. It'll be like 4 years from now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I was laughing my ass off at this morning. It says, after an orgasm, I like to kiss and cuddle, then fall asleep in each other's arms. What about you? I usually delete my browsing history and throw the tissues away. I fucking love that. I fucking love that. That's me right there, man. That is my romantic life lately, especially. Just a little jerky, and then cry, and then go watch Netflix.
Cry. A little bit of Netflix and jerk.
Yeah. Carrie Underwood just became the first female country artist to have 4 #1 albums at the top of the all genre charts. according to Billboard. Well, fuck, good for her, man.
I gotta admit, I haven't thought of her in like 1,000 years, but good for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she's still very relevant though in country music.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't know. I'm so out of the loop on country.
Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, she's still very relevant in country. She's quite the popular little bit. And fine as a motherfucker, man. God damn, she's hot. She hot as hell.
Hot as hell.
Hotter than hell.
Is she hotter than the bitch I'm a cow bitch?
Do what? Yeah. Oh, yes. I think she's hotter. Have you heard of this new chick? What is the name? Wait, hold up a second. There's just another chick that's out, and good Lord. Let me go over here because I'm following her because it's funny. Her name is Princess Vatera, and I Swallow His Kids is her song.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah, I swallow his kids. I swallow his kids. Something about they floating around in my stomach. I'm like, what the fuck?
God.
She's hot. I mean, well, she's all right. She's not a bad looking chick. The other chick's hotter, but I'm bitching my cow.
Luna swallows kids.
Yeah, Luna does swallow kids.
That's murder.
Yeah.
That could have been a life.
I showed Luna this shit last night. She was laughing her fucking ass off. That swallow his kids thing. It's funny as fuck, dude. Because she does it so serious, like, she doesn't play it off like, oh yeah, I'm just doing satire here. She really plays it off like she's real, and it's very good. It's fun. It's stupid, but it's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's okay. I like stupid fun. Stupid fun is good.
Good.
It's good. That's the reason I like Red Eye, because he's stupid. He's not much fun, but he's stupid. So yeah. But so protest against esports brings real life match to halt. The Swiss Super League clash between rivals, Young Boys of Bern and Basel, had to be stopped for a few minutes after fans threw tennis balls and game controllers onto the field. So there was a game, a real like tennis game, I guess. What is this shit? Is it a tennis match? They were throwing tennis balls and game controllers onto the field.
You gotta be careful, man. Tennis is some serious shit. You'll get fucked up.
Yeah, but this was about esports. The fucking e-gamers were protesting.
I hate 2018.
And yeah, there were those little athletes. And me and Red disagrees on this. Okay. I think it's a game, not a sport. And if some people argue that a game, anything's a game, it can be considered a sport. So I can see the argument. I can understand the argument. I just hate seeing like that ninja dude being on the cover of ESPN magazine. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm not a fucking jock, Red Eye. In fact, I am a gamer, and even I see how retarded this is.
Yeah. But a lot of people, Red Eye's not actually defending. Red Eye said he thought it was stupid that Ninja was on the cover of the ESPN magazine. He even said that was stupid. And I may have misrepresented his argument there too, so that's my bad. But yeah, I don't know, man. People take this shit serious though. They really take it. And look, there's a lot of money in this shit. These e athletes are making fucking bank, and good for them.
I mean, good for them, but yeah. I mean, it's just look what happened recently with a certain athlete who shot a bunch of people. Like, that was fucking nuts. Some people take this shit too seriously, like way too seriously, in my opinion.
But now people take everything. Look, people get shot at football games and shit because there's riots and stuff. It's all kinds of sporting events. So Yeah, people are stupid when it comes to. If you get so obsessed with a game or a movie or a YouTuber that you fucking willing to hurt somebody over it, you need to step back and get some therapy. Some therapy.
Okay, so it looks like the protest is because FC Basel has its own FIFA esports team, and that the league there is considering starting an esports tournament league where all of the other football clubs would have to compete. And apparently a bunch of people who are afraid of computers and fun are mad about it.
Okay, so there's people like me.
Well, but I mean, would you be mad that there's two things to watch now and one of them you don't have to watch?
But if it's taken away from real sports, yes.
No, it would be a side sport.
It's not a sport.
A side event.
Flex my thumbs. Oh, that shit. Yeah,
I can't. No, if it wasn't gamers protesting, it was the other one. So they're dumb. Then they're dumb.
Yeah.
I feel like it actually gets to my point I was making. If you're so obsessed with something that you're afraid something else is going to take its credit or whatever, and you're going to riot or throw things at people, you need to chill. You need to get some therapy. You need to like calm the fuck down, because I know people, like, if you say something about their favorite YouTuber, they want to fucking stab your ass.
It's ridiculous. That's like people with music. You don't like the same music they do, or you dislike something they like. They get fucking so angry over that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy how people get so obsessed over something. Red Eye is in the chat room. He is so obsessed over me. When somebody talks about my testicles or something, he starts rubbing honey all over his body and starts singing, "Hey there, Delilah."
Red, we've told you about that.
Do you want ants? That's how you get ants.
That's how you get ants, man. But I use Red Eye because I know you won't get mad. You can ride a never-ending elevator in Prague.
Oh, I saw that. That shit looks fucking dangerous. Like
Prague City Hall has an unusual tourist attraction, a never-ending elevator. Cars travel in a continuous loop between two floors, and users have to be quick when hopping on and off. Would you prefer this over your standard elevator ride? It says. No.
I mean, look, I personally wouldn't fucking mind, but it's like, you know how people get hurt on regular elevators.
There's a little video of this shit though. This is no, fuck that.
Yeah. See, all it takes is one person taking a little too long or something, or maybe their leg gets stuck and then they fucking lose a leg. You know, it's dangerous.
Hold up a second. Let me just present this. That is insane. Watch this shit. Okay. Look, you have to step onto it, and as you said, your leg can easily look at.
It just looks dangerous.
See, look how they have to jump on it, basically.
On floor two.
Yeah. That's a stupid idea. Hell no. I mean, it's kind of cool, but if it was like a fucking ride at an amusement park, maybe, but this is a real thing.
I like the idea. I like the idea of not having to push a button and wait for the fucking elevator. And I like it, but I don't know. I would have to see what kind of safety precautions are taken to avoid accidents like the one I talked about.
This looks like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I don't know. This is like a lawsuit waiting to happen. That's crazy. Fuck that stupid shit. Why would you do something so stupid, Marshall?
I don't know. I gotta rethink my life.
You gotta rethink your life?
Yeah, I shouldn't be involved in shit like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think that if it was at an amusement park or something, okay, maybe a little bit. But this is kind of just silly. I don't know. People seem to enjoy it. Weight Watchers changes its name and a rebrand. The brand, founded in 1963, is changing its name to WW with the tagline "Wellness That Works." CEO Mindy Grossman says the move is to go beyond weight to wellness for everybody. Weight to wellness. I think this is because of the whole bad image of body positivity thing.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I honestly think this. I mean, this is just a theory of mine. It may not be true, but to me, the way she worded that, it just said, changing the name to with the tagline "Wellness That Works." It just Weight Watchers. Fat chicks don't like to hear that they're fat. You
Right.
wait. So now it's just wellness. Fucking fat cunts need to get alive.
Well, I mean, I guarantee that Weight Watchers is doing it from a PR stance. They're like, well, what will sell better? Essentially, they wouldn't, they wouldn't buckle to pressure if it wasn't making money. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's gonna make that big a difference. Calling it WW. That's harder to say. Weight Watchers.
Yeah. WW2.
WW2. You remember back in the day, WWF would change their name to WWE, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know why they did that?
No.
Because of the Wildlife Foundation, the World Wildlife Foundation.
Right.
And the crazy thing about it is WWF was calling itself WWF before they were.
That's fucked up. But those people were able to secure the name legally, I guess.
Yeah, but it turned out to be a kind of a blessing for Vince McMahon because the WWE became way more popular after changing its name to WWE.
Yeah.
So
I thought they both existed at the same time, then merged.
What?
I thought that there was a WWF, a WWE, and they were competing, and then one bought the other out, and then took the other name.
That was WCW.
Oh, WCW. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. It was WCW. No, a lot of people don't know this, but back when Vince McMahon's father, Vince McMahon Sr., owned the WWF, it was called the WWWF, the Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
That's just too much.
And then Vince changed it to just WWF, World Wrestling Federation. And then now it's World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. You mentioned them buying the WCW, which they fucked up majorly, because if they bought this company, WCW, instead of using it, they closed it completely down, basically. And and it became a monopoly, right? It became a monopoly. And then ever since, WWE's quality has went down.
Yeah.
Because without competition, these big monopoly companies usually just stay at the same thing, don't change much or do whatever. Like, nobody wants the last two big stars that WWE has pushed. Only kids have wanted them. The adults can't stand them. John Cena, now Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody likes them, but there's no competition. So who gives a fuck, right?
Well, didn't you tell me recently about some independent wrestling show that sold out an arena or something?
Yep. Nobody said they could do it. Everybody said there's no way they can do it. And in 30 minutes, they sold out all 10,000 seat arena.
That's fucking great. But that should tell you that's symptomatic of wrestling fans wanting a change.
Yeah, they want some, and they want something different. Yeah, exactly. They want wrestling, pro wrestling. They don't want this cookie cutter bubble gum, because basically what WWE is now is bubble gum shit for kids.
Like long-haired guys in speedos, and there's no real character elements.
There's
anymore.
There's no story. There's no good storylines. Yeah, it's not adult oriented at all, and adults don't like it. Only kids really do. Some adults like it, but it's I don't know. It's just not. It's not adult at all. There's no like controversial shit. And you know, we like beer drinking and big titties and people acting crazy. That's what grown ass men like.
Well, I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin was popular for a reason.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, that Stone Cold Steve Austin was uber fucking popular.
Yeah, he was everywhere. He was NASCAR. Like,
you know, he sold his merch sold more than anything in any kind of business.
What?
Right.
Yeah, his merchandise sold better than athletes, music, anything. His merch was fucking, but he had some cool fucking shirts though. He had the skulls with smoking eyes and fucking, you know, it was pretty good. You know, the Austin 316 was very popular. Austin 316 says, "I just whooped your ass." And you know how they got started, right? It was in a match with Jake the Snake Roberts, and Jake the Snake quoted some Bible quotes. And when Stone Cold came out and did his interview, Michael Hayes before they did it, he told Austin what Jake had done, quoted some Bible stuff. So Austin said, "You can come out here, read your Psalms, your John 3:16s." Well, Austin 3:16 said, "I just whipped your ass." And when he said that, from that moment on, there was the biggest star in the business.
Austin
was a hit.
Yeah, it was a huge hit. Well, see, the thing about it, he was from the South. People from the South said that shit all the time. Like, I used to say John Crawley 3:16, you know, just says, "I whooped your ass." But yeah, so he just took something that Southern boys say and used it, and it went crazy. But yeah,
we need more. Bring back real entertainment into wrestling.
So you guys into cosplay?
I don't do it. I think it looks good on ladies.
I think it looks good on ladies. Well, this right here says some of the best cosplay looks from the Tokyo Game Show. So yeah, this is just some pictures of the site of what happened at the event, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, dude. She looks weird.
I don't know. Every once in a while, I'll see a cosplay that I'm like genuinely impressed by. I'm like, damn, that took a lot of effort and a lot of artistry.
Let me go. I'm going to go grab my newest cosplay prop. I'll show it off on stream.
Okay. So this, what the fuck is that all about? Who is he trying to be? Chat room, help me. Who is this guy trying to be?
It looks like David Spade to me.
Personally. He does look like David Spade. I need to chat. Oh, fuck. I went back. Okay, I forgot. Who is this guy trying to be? Do you know? Skeptalk? Oh, he can't hear me. Skeptalk. Okay, do you know who this guy's trying to be? I have no idea.
I don't. That is from the level of anime that I am nowhere near.
Okay.
But for anybody who knows about the video game Fallout, I have created an LEAR laser rifle, and it's also a fully functioning Nerf gun at the same time. Like
what?
It fires off Nerf rival rounds at people. It's great.
That's fucking badass. I really like that.
It's got like
I'm a huge
really
Fallout
nice
fan.
Stock and everything. Oh yeah, me too.
What's it made of?
It is a Nerf Artemis that has had custom plastic cut parts. Like everything, none of it's 3D printed. It's all like plastic that's cut up and then layered.
That's fucking awesome, man.
It's bad when Skeptalk doesn't know? Yeah. I mean, that anime was probably, or that anime cosplayer was just something that, you know, from the anime levels are so deep and wide that I could.
So you're into this shit though, cosplay and stuff like that. Oh, okay.
Well,
so
I
your nerd levels are pretty high.
Right. Are you familiar with what a live action role playing game is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
A LARP. Yep.
A LARP,
that is what I do for a living.
Oh, you're a LARPer.
Really? I run a LARP. I own a game.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, you can do it for a living. Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Is it good money?
Oh yeah, a couple hundred adults pay me $40 for a weekend.
Oh shit! Really?
Yep.
Okay, this is cool. I'm interested. Explain. Yep. Okay, what do you do? What does your game do?
So the name of the game is Afterworlds, and it is a post-apocalyptic live action role playing game where Honest Red says he also runs a live. We should talk anyway.
Honest Red probably don't know what he's fucking. He's probably lying.
So it's a post-apocalyptic game where the storyline is every survivable non-biblical apocalypse occurred at the same time. So there was a volcano, there was a giant tornado, there was a zombie apocalypse, alien invasion, all of that stuff. And so 18 and over adults meet together in the forest for 48 hours of shooting each other with Nerf guns, drinking, and having fun, right?
All right, that's pretty fucking good. So you live in Oregon, right?
Yep.
So if I come to Oregon, can I play for free?
Hell yeah.
Here's the deal. Honestly, I'm telling you that I will come to Oregon. You gotta let me record. You gotta let me record. Is that cool?
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, you let me record. Can I interview people in the game?
Oh yeah. So we've got things set up for that already. In fact, I'll tweet it out and mention you, but we actually just had somebody make a small documentary of the last game that we were playing. So,
okay. Well, I would like to do something like that for my channel because I've never. I want to go because I'm somebody that knows shit about this stuff. I know absolutely nothing, so I'll be like, yeah, because I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to do like little small documentaries of different things. Anyway, I'm gonna do a documentary with my dad about the Vietnam War. Right. Yes, but I would love. We need to get me and you got to get together and set this up because I would love to do this. Hell yeah. No shit. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I really am interested in doing this.
Yeah, I mean, and specifically, mine's gotten a lot bigger in the last recent years because we've actually had a YouTube celebrity who shows up to our events. He's big in the Nerf scene, right? Like the Nerf gun scene, but he's like a 500,000 subs Nerf guy who comes to my events. So, and because he thinks that's the kind of fun that it is. So,
is there any women that take part in this?
Our user base is almost 40% women.
Wow.
It's one of the largest number of based on participants that I was seeing across the Western United States.
I can fuck one of those chicks now.
Well, I mean, that is up to two adults doing whatever they're going to do.
It's up to me. No, it's not. It's up to me and my roofies.
As a responsible business owner, I have to advise against said process. I know that we're joking, right? But
all jokes aside, I am super interested in doing this because I've always been interested in the LARP scene. But I've never knew anybody that really did it. And since you got this kind of pull into it, I could get access to a lot of people and a lot of things, and that would be very cool for a little documentary for my channel.
Hell yeah. Actually, I'm going on another person's channel on Wednesday just to do an interview about it.
That's very cool. So I'm going to say we're definitely going to get together and set this up probably next year at some point. Yeah, absolutely, man. Maybe even get a couple of people that I know around the area that could show up too.
Yeah,
I've been Doc's holidays.
Exactly. I've been trying to, I've been waiting. I've still got we've got a meeting at some point the next couple of weeks. Me and him are supposed to get together and have a beer, and I'm gonna spring it on him. I'll be like, dude, you should totally come hang out at my nerd game.
It'd be something different for me to do. I've never done anything like that, and I would definitely like to interview some people. And yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah,
yep.
We're gonna work that out. See, Pimpmunk's always working his business thing here.
I've got accommodations and everything too. It's in the woods, right? It's I mean, you'll be shitting in a portable toilet and stuff like that. The porta johns.
Yeah.
But I've got trailers and stuff. Raisin asks where it's at, and it's in No Tie, Oregon.
No tie. They wear no ties there.
Exactly. It's actually named after something dumb like that, and it's because of someone unable to tie their horse at a stall. It's such a tiny little podunk. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Actually, that is funny though. They couldn't tie their horse, so they call it no tie. That's funny. But yeah, that sounds interesting. I mean, see, you got a cool job though. That's a cool job. Yeah, you took something you loved and made a business out of it, right? So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's the goal, isn't it? Like that's the shit that people try to do. That's the envy, and you've done it.
Yeah,
that's really
exactly. Awesome. You should be commended for that. A lot of people would love to do, what they like, something they love and make money out of it. That's the reason I like doing this. I love making people laugh, doing videos stuff, and I make a little money for them. So that's yeah, man, that's awesome. I learned some cool shit about you motherfuckers, though. It's like I didn't for a while. I didn't know goddamn Frank was an axe thrower, and then like one day he said something about axe. I was like, "What the fuck did you just say? You throw axes for a living?"
Right.
That's pretty fucking cool.
I mean, like I don't make like a killing off of it or anything like that, but it's enough to survive. My Patreon is like $700. And then ticket sales. And then I just put down the first down payment on this house that I'm buying. So, I mean, it worked out.
There you go. I need to do an adult porn version of it. Like, not porn, but where people have orgies.
That's called Wasteland Weekend.
Oh.
There's a thing for that.
Okay. So I didn't come up with nothing new. Fuck. Damn it. What about actual murder? Can we do that? Go out and have a real fucking kill game.
Well, I mean, you can for a minute or two.
Yeah, for a minute or two. Literally,
until somebody gets cell service, right? Like,
there was a stupid movie. It wasn't stupid. It just wasn't a good movie. But where I started Ice-T. He was a homeless guy, and they got him and took him out to these woods and hunted him.
RoboCop. Oh yeah.
No, not RoboCop. What the fuck?
Terminator.
Gone with the Wind. No,
I want to say it had something to do with that whole joke of the most dangerous game or something like that, right? Like,
yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. It was an okay movie, but it wasn't, and then it wasn't. It was all right. It just reminded me of that when I said what I said. But anyways, definitely interesting that you do that. I had no idea that's what you did for a living. Marshall makes his living by sucking pecker.
It's not as glamorous as it may sound.
He's a pecker licker.
I'm a pecker mechanic.
A pecker mechanic. A pecker fixer upper. You know what you call a? That's what you call. You know what you call a black girl with braces, right? A Black and Decker pecker wrecker.
Oh my god, dude! Pecker wrecker.
Oh, I'm not racist. I promise. I promise you, I'm not. Okay, since we're into the second hour now, that means I do my shield. Patreon. As I said earlier, if for the ones who wasn't in here, I was originally going to start the post show today, but the channel that I'm doing on it, I have to wait 24 hours before I can live stream on that channel. I should have set it up over the weekend, but I didn't know you had to do that. So tomorrow the post show starts, and for $3 and above, you can watch the Patreon only post show. If you're already $3 and above, you're good. You're golden. You can watch it tomorrow. But if you're not, if you're $1, bump it up a couple of bucks. And if you're not a Patreon at all, well, here's your chance to become one. And we're trying to get to the goal of $1,000 a month. Once we get there, we're going to have the 24-hour show, and that's going to be awesome and fun. A lot of people. And I hope you guys can take part. If you like what I do, please consider doing it. Also, please consider tipping. $40 stream go. I will read your messages at the end of the show if anyone tips, and we're also taking questions. So, anyways, moving on from there.
I heard those post shows were going to be lit.
Yeah, they're going to be fun. Guaranteed 30 minutes. Could go longer. But yeah, they're going to be fun. Like I said, I was going to start it today, but I didn't know you had to wait 24 hours when you do it on a first time to stream in this channel. So, but it will start tomorrow. For sure. Let's see here. Looking forward to that too. And please consider tipping today. $40 stream go. Ain't much. Do it, you bastards. Okay, anyways. What is this dude's name? Rosenstein. Rosenstein expected to leave the Justice Department. Multiple sources are reporting. Confusion loomed over Washington early Monday as several news outlets reported that Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein was likely to resign or be terminated from his position at the Justice Department. Well, what do you guys think about that? Do you think it's something that, Trump shit? I don't know.
I am well informed on this issue, and good. I don't know.
So you have no idea what I'm talking about?
No, honestly, like, I'm so tired of the Trumpomania that I'm just at this point just avoiding the fucking politics for a while. I really am.
Trumpomania, brother.
No, I can't go a single day without hearing the guy's name. I mean, it's like, okay, you hear about the president a lot, which is a given, but not like this. This is too much.
Right.
Okay. That's understandable. You don't like it, that's fine. We get it. We get you. You son of a bitch.
No, I don't think you get it. I actually don't think you get it, Pimp. I'm very serious right now.
You're an unpatriotic son of a bitch. I get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of the red fever, did you?
Yeah. A damn dirty commie.
So I talked about this on one of my random streams the other night, but there's a ghosted Halloween costume coming out. You know what ghosted means, right? Somebody doesn't respond to you on when somebody texts you and stuff like that. So they did a Halloween costume for it, and for some reason people are shook. It said I don't know what the hell they're talking about, trigger. But yeah. No, it says shook. It don't say true, but here it is. It says, "See you tonight?" Question mark. Are you okay? Hello. Guess not. And that's the costume.
How's that a costume? You just put a picture of something on a dress. That doesn't make it a costume. I mean, I guess it is a costume, sure, but like, it's not a good one.
I like it, actually.
I don't. I think it's dumb.
I don't think it's dumb. I think it's funny. You're just an asshole.
I am, but so are you.
No, you're a mean asshole.
I have a buddy who attempts every year to make like the laziest fucking costume possible. Just kind of like that. One year he had a white shirt on, and on the back it said "Go Ceilings" written in a permanent marker, and he was a ceiling fan at that point.
Damn.
At one point he had stapled a bunch. Yeah. He stapled a bunch of right, exactly. Stapled a bunch of paper airplanes to a shirt, and then he was an aircraft carrier.
Oh,
and
Lord.
like, yeah.
Your
but
friends.
I saw a some on one of the social medias this morning with somebody standing there in a sheet ghost costume, and he's saying, "I'm a French ghost," and then the other guy said, like, "Why do you smell so badly?" And he said, "Because I'm covered in sheet."
Good Lord. I wanted to show this
Halloween humor.
I looked at this the other day as well on a random stream, but let it go through before I show it. Okay. There was this raccoon who scaled a fucking wall, right? But watch this motherfucker. It's about to start over. He scaled a fucking wall, and watch what happens. Okay, the camera pans around. But watch this fucking raccoon, dude. This is really high up. Watch this shit. Watch. The motherfucker jumps off the lands and then runs away.
Cats will do shit like that, man.
Watch this shit. I love this shit. This motherfucker just do. That's a high fucking jump, too.
Like
there he goes. Watch it.
Yeah.
Boom. I thought he was going to die when I first seen it. But goddamn, that was cool as hell.
At least he landed on the sand.
Makes me wonder.
A lot to do with it.
Makes me wonder what the terminal velocity of raccoons are, you know?
But you see that he's finally just like, phew. I was like, oh, he's dead. And then, bow. It's fucking intense, dude. That was cool as hell. I loved it. I'm glad he survived. I think you should do something like that, Skeptalk.
Like jump off a fucking side of a building?
Jump off the side of a building and see if you land like that.
I mean, maybe from like 4 feet up. Maybe I'll be able to make it. Any higher than that, I'm a dead man, right?
Dude.
What's the terminal velocity of a Skeptalk live?
Yeah.
Way too fast.
What's the highest? Okay, we've all jumped off something. What's the tallest thing you ever jumped off of?
50-foot cliff into water, of course. But
yeah, I jumped out of a tree.
Probably a tree, yeah.
Yeah. But now I tell you what, that's a cool story. My uncle, he's the one I witnessed get murdered, by the way, when I was 16. He was a bit of crazy. He broke into a pawn shop. He went to, he broke into a pawn shop. The owner lived in the back of the pawn shop. He didn't know that. So the owner came through, said, hey, he had a gun. He shot my uncle in the back of the leg. My uncle ran through this big fucking plate window with a bullet in his leg, kept running. The cops got after him. He went to the local town bridge, which was called the Tallahatchie Bridge. He got on top of the bridge and jumped off the fucking bridge with a bullet in his leg, landed in the river, and floated away.
Wow, dude, that's like some great escape shit. Goddamn.
That was, dude. He got away.
So he got away with that. Like,
yeah, but no, he didn't get away. No, he eventually did because one of the cops knew him, and he ended up going to my grandmother's house and getting him.
See, that's the problem with a small town. You're doing shit like that. Somebody's gonna know it.
Yeah, but it was a fucking cool escape though, with a bullet in his fucking leg.
I wish there was video of that shit.
Yeah, that was way before YouTube. I was just a young kid, a little kid when that shit happened. Skeptalk's dog is losing his mind. He says,
he's like, hold on, I gotta go beat my dog.
You gotta go pull some G-Time Johnny and kick the motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck G-Time Johnny for real.
Yeah, he kicked that dog. That was shitty. I remember watching that when that happened, watching that video. I was like, that motherfucker just kicked that dog.
Oh yeah, dude. I was friends with him on Facebook and shit for a while. I took him off everything after that.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he was losing his shit about. So
your house is haunted.
Put him in his room. It's possible.
Wow. The UN says China is detaining up to 1 million Uruguay Muslims. I guess it's Uruguay Muslims.
I saw this.
Detaining up to 1 million of them? That's a lot of goddamn people to detain.
How the fuck are you gonna do that? That sounds like some genocide type shit to me.
It's what it says. 4 years China has used the threat of visa denials to silence academics who might have criticized its repression. But academics are now finally speaking out against China's detention of upwards of 1 million Muslims for re-education. That's crazy. That's pretty far.
Re-education.
Yeah, re-education. Yeah.
Meaning what?
Right.
Exactly.
You're gonna relearn them.
Yeah, like we relearn gays.
Yeah, man, we gotta relearn the gays. We gotta learn them that putting a dick in your butthole ain't correct.
All right, Mike Pence.
Right.
You should be vice president, dude.
I am.
Have you guys seen all of the stuff about Xi Jinping and the Winnie the Pooh?
No. What?
So the leader right over there in China, Xi Jinping, is he controls all of their social media essentially. So the dissidents in his country, which is essentially anyone who doesn't think that he's a good leader, they've all started posting shit that's pictures of him looking like Winnie the Pooh, straight up, right? Like, they take cuts from Winnie the Pooh from like stories, and then find photos where he looks like he's walking the same way. One of the most famous ones is a picture of him and Obama walking along, and then it looks exactly like the picture of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger walking along. And so Winnie the Pooh is now banned from social media in China. Like, you can't post anything with Winnie the Pooh on it. You'll get in a lot of trouble. Right.
You got that salty over a meme. That's so funny.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Here's the best part about it. Just the other day, him and Putin were having a big walk around talk to work on Chinese-Russian relations. So fucking Putin took him to a honey stand and bought him a jar of honey. Like, straight up.
God.
Old Putin just trolled him so fucking hard.
That's brilliant, dude.
I do this occasionally on the show. We do This Week in Church Signs, which is always, to me, they're funny as fuck. I love them. Let me present this to where everybody can see it. This hipster Jesus loved you before you were cool.
That hurt. That actually physically hurt me.
But he loved you. Hipster Jesus loved you before you were cool. When you was just a little dork doing LARP stuff on the weekends, he still loved you. A part-time Christian will never beat a full-time devil. See, there you go. You can't be a Christian just on Sundays. You can't beat the devil. You have to be a Christian all through the week. You understand what I'm saying?
You got to tell me I'm a perfect Christian.
Don't just stop here for Pokemon. Come on in Sunday.
Pokemon, go to the polls.
So, don't just stop in the churchyard and grab a little Pokemon. Go in, worship Jeebus. Walmart is not the only saving place.
Roll back for Jesus.
Roll back for Jesus. I like that one. That's what they should have said. Hang out with Jesus. He hung out for you.
That's okay. See, that seems a little insensitive coming from your end. Like,
he hung out for you. He also hung out for that big gorilla that died. Dick's out for Harambe. He hung out for Harambe.
Exactly.
I can't read that. What the fuck is that? I can't read that shit. What the fuck? Why did they put that up there? Okay, then back to stop, drop, and roll will not work in hell. I love these. Come all who are thirsty. Oh shit. Too rainy to keep changing this sign. Sin bad, Jesus good, details inside.
You know what?
That's funny.
I might be convinced to go into that guy's church just to be all like, you know what? You got a clever sign, guy.
Yeah, he is. Now this one is clever. I mean, look, religion aside, that's pretty clever. I'm just too rainy. Dogs can't operate. What does that say? MRI scanners, but CAT scan.
Gotcha.
Oh God.
for a church sign, really?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Want home improvement bring your family to church.
Okay, well, that won't fix the leak in my roof. So.
Yeah. Everything worthwhile in life is scary. Okay, well, that does make sense, but they're talking about God, but I mean, any kind of success can be scary.
You got to take risks.
Yeah. God has a message for you. Details this Sunday at 11 a.m. Yeah, you can only hear that motherfucking message if you come and listen to me preach. Okay, that's it. I love reading church signs because a lot of them, they think they're being clever and they're just stupid as fuck.
Right.
Yeah. But I did like the rain preacher. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. I want you guys to think of a good church sign. What would you, if you was a preacher of a church and you had to put something on the sign, what would you say?
Come give me money. I want a jet.
I want a jet.
Dude, just free cookies and juice.
Hey, that would actually be good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because you go get that sacrament, yo.
Yeah. I would say, fuck the devil. Jesus is cool.
I like that one. I would say, God is doing a new thing. And
God is doing a new thing. I would put Jesus Christ is my neighbor.
He is.
Money, women, and booze. We've got nuns collection plates and sacrament, you know.
Now, a good one for a Catholic church sign would be, we will not molest your boys, I promise.
Yeah, not molesting church.
Yeah.
Or just a molestation charge free like sign with a one of those numbers that keeps going up.
Yeah.
Or if you just guarantee molestation so they don't have to wonder and then they just know what they're getting into.
Exactly. Just say, hey, we like to suck 10-year-old cock. Come on in.
Right.
Yeah. Our taxes, the Lord don't pay taxes. There you go. I'm reading something. Bring your money here instead of fixing things. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm reading to see if the chat's got any. Skip the devil's barbecue and come have a beer with Jesus. Oh, there you go. Angela DeRusso. That's pretty good.
Could Jesus turn water into beer, or does it have to be wine?
I don't know, man. I wish you could turn it into Maker's Mark and give me some. Oh, yeah. Hells to the Yizels, man.
Jesus turned water into Four Loko.
You know, I've never had one of those.
It tastes like rotten fruit.
Tastes like rotten fruit.
It's a good trashy party drink, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know about where you're at, but in my state, they banned the sale of them if they contained caffeine. So they had to produce one that was uncaffeinated.
Yeah, I heard that they had to do some kind of they'd like redo their recipe or something like that.
Yeah. I got fucked up off of those things when they had caffeine in them.
Oh yeah, man. I've had some fun time before Loco for sure.
It gives you all the energy to make the bad decisions that the alcohol gives you.
So they're an energy drink.
Sort of. I guess at one point, but now they're not caffeinated anymore.
Right.
Just alcohol. I think it's technically, isn't it like a malt?
Malt liquor. Give me some of that malt liquor. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, what was I had something else to read, but I lost it. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. How these dolls act as a symbol of a revival after floods in South India. I'm going to show you the dolls here in a minute, but one of the consequences of the worst flooding seen in India for a century was spoiled material used for cloths. One idea creating chickadee dolls from the material has taken root in the community, acting as a symbol of resilience after the rain. Okay, I get the, oh yeah, it's a symbol of resilience, but these little dolls are fucking freaky. They're scary.
Whoa.
I want one.
You turn this shit, you make that picture black and white, this is a horror film. I'm serious, man. Those are not cute. Those are scary. That's
like
the kind of, yeah. I
hang
don't.
them up around my house. You know, I'm gonna bring some to you as a gift when we meet.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm gonna make them out of hair.
I will wipe my ass with it. I will wipe my buttocks.
Those are definitely slightly unsettling.
Yeah, they're creepy, dude. I don't know why people would make something like that. But especially to be like, this is a sign of our resilience and our strength. So we're gonna make little devil dolls. I don't know. It's kind of weird, man.
Pussy shit. We need like real voodoo dolls.
Well, I mean, here's the big thing is that those are just cloth versions of the cheapest Halloween decorations on earth, which is tissue ghosts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're making like kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Kid in my garden. Oh, that ain't what you was talking about. My dick. A kid's buried in my garden. My dick. Anyways, it's almost 11:30. It's almost 30 minutes. So we may end it a little early. So we're gonna go ahead and take Q&A. If your questions aren't completely stupid, we might answer them. It's interaction time with the chat room. We'll just talk to the chat room for a few minutes. We're also taking tips. $40 stream goal. We have received nothing yet. So help me get to that goal if you would. If not, I understand. But anyways, what does the chat have to say? Wait, they look like Burton dolls, kind of. That's what they are, I think. Red, you should hold cowboy. Things like that. My puss, says Luna. She does that. I'll say my dick. She'll say my puss.
My puss.
I would touch your puss with my dick.
Does she look down every time she says it?
Yeah. You mentioned Luna's vagina. She's gonna look down at it. That's for sure. Every time.
Right now she is, because we're talking about it.
Yeah, I bet you $100 she looked at it.
Luna, can we get a weigh in?
He wants to wait in your vagina. I've made that, by the way, that kids in the garden joke. I made that joke one time when somebody said kid in the garden, and I said a kid in the garden, and a person got mad and left my house. Said you shouldn't joke about dead children.
Was this a woman?
Well, it sounded like a person.
Yeah. It was a woman.
It sounded like a person that needed to leave your fucking house because they can't take a joke.
Yeah. I mean, I've made that joke a million times. Every time somebody says kindergarten, I used to say that shit. A kid in my garden, I killed him.
Like the 28.
We've got confirmation that Luna did indeed look.
See,
she did indeed gaze upon her puss. That's how you do it, Luna. Look at it, touch it, scream my name.
Middle boob. I didn't know there was a middle boob.
A middle boob?
Yeah. 006 says middle boob.
I do believe I just got a tip. Let me go. I think it's on Streamlabs. I gotta go to Streamlabs. I do believe it did. Yeah, I do believe. I think it's $10 if I'm not mistaken, but I gotta get over here and see. Gotta log into Streamlabs. That means I've gotta give a blood sample, a urine sample.
Right.
It's from Shrimp Sushi. Donated $10. Yeah, here is some kindness. Well, thank you.
That dude's fucking cool. I really like him.
Yeah. So now that we only need $30 to make the stream go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Scrimp. Scrimp, not shrimp. It's Scrimp.
What a badass.
Scrimp. So Yeah. So, anyways, I can't find the third boob. Damn it. Go ahead.
You guys been keeping up with the like any of the sex robot stories that have been hitting the news lately?
Yeah, we've talked about it a couple times on the Ultra Perspective.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in them unless they can start gyrating their hips and shit. Like unless it's like, because otherwise it's just like this doll that can also annoy me with its text-to-speech voice. Like, I don't know.
Right. Well, did you guys see that the Federales over in Europe just busted the one in Italy? I think, like they just had to shut down a sex doll brothel.
Oh, why? Oh shit! Right.
Yeah, it's like that. First, that's gross as hell, right?
Of course, it's gross, but these people know what they're doing.
Right. That's essentially renting a really complicated fleshlight.
Exactly. It's just, why would you spend? Okay, especially when you could just go buy a real hooker at that point. Why are you gonna go buy a doll? What's wrong with you?
The dolls don't judge.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's technically not illegal to run a sex doll brothel in any place that it is legal to run, or it's illegal to run a brothel. So they get away with, you know, the sharing a fifi type of thing because that's, you know, but they got busted for like landlord tenant laws because technically people were renting a room from them for half an hour, and then they got in trouble for, like, you know, I guess subletting or whatever.
Oh my god.
Rip.
I'm just imagining like see, my immediate concern is like health issues. Like, okay, how well is this shit sanitized? What precautions are you taking? Do you have to wear a condom to fuck these dolls? Like, what's going on here?
If you have to wear a condom to fuck the doll, you don't need to be going there.
Okay, I'm okay, but like I'm not okay, like
no, I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Yeah. But I mean, like if I'm running this place, I'm gonna require condoms because you don't know what the fuck is going on, dude.
No, you don't need no pregnant dolls. What the fuck?
No, dude, some weird dude's putting his mouth on that shit, and you know it.
Yeah, it is weird though to have a brothel of sex dolls. I mean, that's very weird. But the law should basically leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to a manager. I think you forgot to change the drip tray in this motherfucker. It's gross. It smells.
Drip tray. So this brother, was it bots or just blow up dolls?
They are the partially AI posable dolls, right? So they have like a robot that, like, robot mouth that talks and like a voice that says stuff, and oh man, it's getting complicated. There was this one guy who's working on them who just added like a thing where the doll can say no. And
why? Yeah, why?
I mean, well, I think that his idea was to combat the controversy around the objectification of women fight that is occurring with sex robots, where you literally objectify a woman, right? Like,
it's a fucking doll.
It's not a woman. It's a fucking AI speaking doll. It's I don't know what to say to that. Because all that brings up to my mind is someone's gonna buy that doll just to fuck it when it says no. Yeah. So if anything, that kind of makes the problem worse to me.
Rape fantasy. My problem is that the female sex dolls aren't getting equal pay to male sex dolls. Yeah,
I agree. Well, the male sex dolls, if you want to talk about an unrealistic expectation of people, the male sex dolls have straight up configurable penis sizes. You can dial in whatever it is you want it to be.
Put texture on there, all kinds of shit.
Right. Stan asked what happens if the doll says no, and the answer is that it turns off all of its features. Right? Like, it turns off vibrate, it turns off being warm, like it turns off a bunch of other weird shit.
And what makes this doll determine whether it wants to say no or not? Like, is it just random? Like,
you have to pay attention to it correctly.
Okay, at that point, I'll just get a real fucking girlfriend. That's
okay. Yeah. Here's the deal. But these all right. A lot of these, I'm assuming that most of these guys fucking dolls at a brothel are getting rejected by women in real life. So why the fuck would they pay to get rejected by a goddamn doll?
You know how fucking pissed I'd be.
It's like a real complicated, gross Tamagotchi.
Like, imagine you're this guy. You're like, okay, finally, you know what? This is my solution. I don't need real women. And then the doll tells you no, and you just kill yourself. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you just rape the doll at that point.
The absolute worst thing that I've seen added to any of the sex doll AIs is there's one that has a setting that you can switch on to family mode so that it won't, which means that there's people who want to bring it out in front of their kids and shit. Right? Like
your stepmom. Here's your new stepmom, Katie.
Right.
Oh my God.
Katie doesn't tell much. And remember, you have to
be respectful. She doesn't tell you what to do, but
you have to charge mom up every now and again, guys.
Exactly.
Remember to plug her in.
The worst, or not the worst, but the most closest one that has just opened up is in Toronto, right? So they've got one near the U.S. And because of that, certain states have already started legislation to start regulating how sex doll brothels can work, which means that soon Congress will be arguing over sex dolls. And I'm kind of excited about it.
And Kyle, why is your mom not in family mode? I just got home from work.
Why is she fingering herself on the couch instead of cooking? Kyle's over there like, because I wanted to see mom finger herself. Yeah.
You get out of this house right now.
You incestuous doll bastard. This is so weird. That is so fucking weird, dude. I still can't get over making a doll reject somebody. That's fucked up. You're a twisted son of a bitch.
It's like some jigsaw type shit.
You're going to have to get out of my house, son. Katie can stay, but I don't want a weirdo who fucks a doll here.
Officer Amber Geiger fired weeks after shooting unarmed black man. So she shot a dude because he didn't have no arms. That's crazy.
I think this is the story where she busted into his room.
Yeah, Amber Geiger has been fired from the Dallas Police Department after shooting a Botham Jean, an unarmed black man. She says she mistook his apartment for her own.
Right, so she lived on the 3rd floor. She accidentally went to the 4th floor, then went to the same apartment that is where hers is, busted into this dude's house, and just shot him.
Well, she thought he was.
She was all like,
yeah. Was she drunk?
I don't remember if the story said so.
And she's a cop. And I honestly, here's a picture of this chick. She doesn't fit the usual female cop mode, in my opinion. She looks a little too small.
She looks like the kind of woman that would break into a guy's house and shoot him for fun.
I think she should be fired. Possibly jail time. But here's the deal. What if she sincerely thought it was her apartment?
Well, here's the thing. There are things that are calling that into question, like things that the neighbors heard, like her beating on the dude's door, and then like kind of a confrontation occurring. So her story is suspect.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. The Wizard of Cause is not here because he wasn't feeling well today. So yeah. Somebody was talking about him in the chat room. He got drunk and got a hangover. That's what it is.
No, dude, he heard I was gonna be there, and he's like, "Fuck that guy," and he didn't show up.
Yeah, but Wizard of Cause having a bad face day. So that I mean, fuck, I don't even know what that means. It's a bad face day. He always has a bad face day. No, I'm joking. What we got here? 7-year-old girl's performance at the U.S. of the U.S. national anthem was okay. I don't know what the fuck that means. Some soccer player liked her, so he gave her an autograph. Woo woo, fucking woo. I don't want a sex doll to ever reject me.
Right. Man, how shitty would that feel? Right?
Like, take that psychologically.
You're down in the dumps enough that you're going after this fucking rubber girl, right? And you're not even good enough for that.
Oh my God.
That's like sitting down at your computer to rub one out and your browser being all like, nah, not today, loser.
I don't get this shit. Like Pornhub has a built-in feature where the video can just stop and some chick comes up and rejects you.
No, I would not have sex with you. Get away from me. Oh, this is awesome. But you know, I guess some people would masturbate to rejection.
Well, yeah. If that's your thing, then great for you, actually.
I don't do well with rejection. I want to commit homicide, not suicide. I love myself too much, but I kill other people. No, I'm joking. Not really. Let me check the PayPal.
Just look in his garden.
I'll be honest with you. Once again, I am high as fuck. This shit caught up with me this morning. You may tell a little bit of a slur. I do apologize.
It's all good. I thought it was brain damage, so I'm really...
Well, it's that too. Let's read some hashtag Monday motivation tweets. Public sentiment is everything with it. Huh? Public sentiment is everything. With it, nothing can fall. Without it, nothing can succeed. Abraham Lincoln. That was his Monday motivation for that day. These are random people tweeting.
I didn't know Abraham Lincoln had a Twitter.
Yeah. Don't stop. Keep pushing. Another person said that. These are just random tweets.
This is a horrible hashtag.
Sesame Street did it too. Baby Bear here with your Monday morning reminder that you can be anything you want to be. See, I wish they'd stop feeding kids this bullshit. And this is an honest truth right here. This is bullshit. You can't be anything you want to be. I mean,
yes, I can.
You know, in most cases, you can be most things you want to be. But in a lot of cases, like if you're not athletically inclined, you can't be a basketball player, right?
Right.
You just can't be. Now, in most cases, you can go to school for stuff and you can become like, but there is things that you cannot be.
Some people have no rhythm and they just can't sing, you know, and then they try to be singers. Like you can't always do everything. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, there's most things you can, but we got to stop telling kids this bullshit. You can do anything you want to do within your limitations. They should have that.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with dreaming, though. I think dreams are great, but sometimes you need to face, be able to separate dreams from reality too. So,
yeah, I think I'm going to be the president.
Well, you may be. You may be the president of a local porn club. I don't know.
I'd be honored. I just need to be elected. So
I'd be honored. You'd be honored.
Yeah.
I take this great honor of being your president. Now let's watch the ET porn.
I'd swear an oath not to add rejection into porn videos.
Have you ever watched the ET porn?
Like the movie?
What?
ET?
The ET porn, the ET porn parody.
No.
It came out. Oh, dude, I've talked about this before. It came out a long time ago. It's a chick in a suit, and he's supposed to be an ET suit. Dude, she looks like a fucking turd.
To be fair, so does ET.
It is so fucking. bad. It's so bad. Let me see if I can pull up a clean picture of it. It's I can't pull up that one. Damn it, there's no clean ones. Well, okay. This is clean enough. But look, it's what the fuck, dude? Look at this thing. Oh, I don't know if I can pull that up. No, wait a minute. Because there's ones on the side that were naughty. They were naughty. Okay, this should work. Here we go. Okay, this should work. Look at this goddamn thing. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I look at that and I can tell what it's supposed to be, but I mean, just like E.T. is not sexy in any way. I don't even understand the whole idea behind the porn parody.
It looks like a fucking turd, dude.
Is really there an bad. Alf porn parody?
Oh my God. I'm going to see.
Well, does Alf exist? Yup. So.
There's fucking cartoon drawings and stuff, I guarantee you. But like a live action Alf, I don't know.
Somebody's done it out there. Even if it's amateur, somebody's fucking done it.
Yep, it's been done.
Yep. There we go.
Yep, it's been done. I'm seeing images of it's
all right, now Sesame Street.
Oh, there's plenty of that. I've seen them before.
What was that weird show? Dinosaurs. Yeah.
Oh my God, there's an Alf porn. This world.
You gotta watch that on a private show, dude.
This world, man. This world's fucked up. Let's check the PayPal. God damn it. Ruined my childhood. I used to love Alf when I was a kid. Alf was a bad motherfucker. He liked.
I was on a. Yeah.
He liked to eat pussy.
I was on a random YouTube like watching spree the other day, and I came across like a couple of shows that ended fucking horribly, and like Alf and Dinosaurs, as we have just mentioned, were both two shows that like ended with the worst possible situation. Alf was captured by the government, and then they just left it at that.
Really? I've never seen the ending.
And then Dinosaurs, they just all got hit by a meteor and died.
I've only seen one episode of Alf where he dated some blind woman, and it was bizarre.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. I remember they used to dress him up like he's supposed to be the aunt. And I'm like, God damn, y'all really believe that's an aunt?
Exactly.
So yeah, we got a $40 stream go. Please help me get there. We've made $10. We need 30 more. Do it now. You're all on the clock, especially you, Bird Flu. Okay. And Skeptalk. You're both on the clock. By the way, I always do this when I bring you guys on here. Publicly thank you again for being one of my higher Patreons, brother. I appreciate you so much.
I love your content, man.
Yeah, man. Also, Skep's awesome too. I went on his show. What was it? A week ago? Last week?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. We had fun. His co-host didn't show up, so it was just me and him. But I had a good time. Had a real good time. Yesterday I was on Saturday I was on 2 different podcasts, and then yesterday I was on the Milwaukee. I was on Pull the Trigger podcast, and I was on Underhaven Saturday. And then yesterday I was on Milwaukee Atheist Bible study show where I read the Bible. I read Judges chapter 16. And it was good. It's a good show. I actually like the idea of an atheist Bible study show. That's what they do. And they read the Bible, and, it's funny. I think they're really going into a direction. I like those guys. I think they've got a good show. Nice. And I enjoyed all 3 shows over the weekend. I booked 2 back. I accidentally booked to be on 2 podcasts Saturday, and I didn't know I did that. And so I had to do back-to-back fucking podcasts. It was like Tired. But it was all fun shit. Yeah. Anyways, pogs are fun with BB guns. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Pogs, fat ass white girl.
Fat ass white girl.
Is that what he? Oh, POGS.
PAWG.
Okay.
Behold, that was good. Yeah. Behold. Oh, I showed the Florida bingo to my pops. Cool.
It's one of the most popular things on my show is the Florida Man Bingo.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm lost. Okay, I was mixed up with my tabs here. Sorry. I love the saw blades, slammers with skulls on them.
That's some old pog talk right there.
I have no idea what the fuck y'all talking about.
That's like saying, I really liked it when in '85 when the specific quarterback was running with the Cowboys or whatever. It's basically the same thing for shitty little cardboard circles.
Well, okay, yeah, that's a great comparison. Yeah, but I understand. If you like what you like, man. It's cool.
Right.
I'm just your average fucking dude. I like sports. Never was into, but I think some of those things are really cool. Like I never got into D&D and stuff like that, but I think it's cool. I make fun of it sometimes. That's just because I'm an asshole. But I actually do think shit like that's cool.
Yeah.
Ray's the girl in the chat room. She's heavily into D&D. Dicks and dildos.
I was there for the Deep Fat Fried guys did a D&D game. That shit was fucking hilarious.
I've never done it ever.
I didn't play. I just watched.
You just watched. You're a voyeur.
Yeah, I like it.
The South.
You should know though.
I should know what.
Remember that night when I watched you and you know what I'm saying?
Oh, me and what's her name? Raisin Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he watched me and Raisin Girl have a conversation.
Yeah, it was fun. It was I think it was about ethics.
Ethics? She has none. I have all the ethics. All of the ethics I have. I'm an ethical son of a bitch. Ethical son of a bitch. I gotta summon a bitch. In case you get rejected by the sex bot. Thank you, bro. That's from Skeptalk. $5.
Yeah.
So we made 15. So now we need. No, that's not right. Yeah, that's right. 15. Well, the goal was 40. So yeah. Wait a minute.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull out the fucking calculator. The original goal was 40 minus 15. Wait, no.
35.
So minus. No, what was your 40 minus? So what was your first donation? That was $20. 10. Okay. So yeah, so minus 15. So 40 minus 15
35.
25. No, it's 25.
25.
So we need 45.
Right.
25. We need 25. Going once. Going twice. Luna is a sex bot. Did you know that?
She's pretty advanced then. That's actually impressive.
It makes sense.
So that's why she looks down every time, because it's in her programming. Like she literally can't not do it.
Yeah, that's right. I programmed her. I invented her.
So that makes you like her father?
I am her daddy.
Daddy and father, or just daddy?
Daddy. So we got 6 minutes. We're going to go ahead and do the whole show. Can't do the post show today, guys, because of the whole 24-hour thing. But the post show will happen tomorrow. And thank
If
you guys,
everybody was
man.
to donate-
Yeah,
if
it was a
everybody
good
were to
time.
donate $1.99 today, you could support one Pimpmunk for a whole day. In
Yeah.
the arms of the angels.
Yeah, we got to make a commercial like that and put it on your channel, dude.
Yeah. The bird flew. Tip 15, he says, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension.
Hell yeah.
Another
Well, you're the
dimension.
shit, bird flu. You stepped up with.
Yeah.
I think you were the one that was double on the clock. So you're the one who nutted up and did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. So now we just need $10. Because we needed 25. We just got 15. So now we need 10. Bird flu. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, bird flu. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Then we got 5 minutes. So the next 5 minutes, just if y'all got questions, please ask or shoot the shit. It was a good shot. Thank you too for showing up. I was a little bit random today because I really didn't have nothing pulled up right, but it was good though.
Yeah, no, thanks. It's always a good time. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, buddy. Tomorrow on the
mean,
show, go ahead.
I really enjoy being on the show. So anytime.
Yeah. Tomorrow we got Anna Had of Hearts, Frank, and Luna. She doesn't know that, but now she does.
Yes. And it's fun. Frank's fun. That should be a good show.
Frank's awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Frank is awesome. If you want to come back Thursday, we'll bring you back Thursday, Skeptalk.
I'll have to check my schedule. I'll get back to you on it.
Yeah. But yeah, tomorrow Anna Had of Hearts, Frank, and Luna. If Luna can't refuse me because she's my sex bot, I created her. That's right. I created her. I created her. She is my creation. So, anyways, intergalactic planetary. What? Oh, I gotta be dressed and encoded. Yep, you do. Squirrely Stubbs production. How many months can a Pimpmunk? Well, that dude has to pay the clock, or he's gonna get timed out.
$10 at least.
Yep, Squirrely's on the clock. He has 2 minutes to pay, or he dies. Fucking idiot.
Next time on Pimpmunk Z.
Pimpmunk
Z. The clock has a big sundial on it. Okay. It has something on it. It has my dick.
My dick.
My dick. My dick. My dick. My dick. My dick. My dick. My dick is on fire. I probably need to go to the doctor because a dick shouldn't be on fire.
Burn.
Because it hurts. It's on the fire. Fire. Bullshit. My dick watched some Pryor the other night. Yeah, dude, Pryor. I guess where I got that from. My dick from Pryor. If you lay a Jew down north to south faces sundown. God damn.
Did you guys see the map data hack the other day?
No.
So somebody hit both a couple of different mapping programs on cell phones.
Oh yeah, New York.
Yeah, changed New York to Jewtropolis.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So like hundreds of people traveling towards New York just saw Jewtropolis as their destination.
I've seen that. That's fucking funny. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's rape.
That's rape? Oh shit.
That's rape of a GPS system.
When my father hit my mother, that was rape.
Yeah. When my brother looked at that girl's butt and said it was made a sexual comment, that was rape. That was actually said.
Oh yeah, I remember that fucking video. It's
Yeah, my family raped me. That was the name of the video. Her brother looked at another chick's ass and made a comment. So he raped her when he did that.
that's rape.
Yeah, he didn't even talk about her ass. He still raped her. I think she's mad because she wanted to fuck her brother.
Yeah, there's some projection going on here.
Hell yeah, it is. So we're gonna make that final $10. That sucks.
Hella close though.
We came pretty close. Pretty close. I think you should just drop another 15 bird flu. Because I know you can't drop 10. It's against his OCD. He has to drop 15. Every time he tips, it's just 15. He'll do it 2 or 3 times, but he only can drop 15 at a time. His OCD is fucking retarded.
I like it. It's quirky.
It's quirky.
Right.
Because that can force him to tip over what he may actually want to tip.
That's true. That's true. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. It's been a good show. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember that Marshal Manson